know if my mic ever sounds fucked up. I don't know how audio levels are. I warn you, if you're a personal friend of mine in chat, which I know a lot of people are, this is gonna be kind of fucking weird, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Okay. Turn up a bit. You ever work on a project for over a year, and then actually come to the point where you actually have to present it? That shit's fucked up. Tell me if it's better here. Oh my god, how did we get here? Hi friends in chat. Finally doing my project. This is exciting and fucking nerve-wracking. But it's fine because there's like 4 people watching and I know them. Hello friend on screen. Exactly. It's not like actually, I won't say the name, but my name's already been dropped. That's okay. I'm not trying to be anonymous. It's okay. I'm Angel. And, there's a lot to explain here. Let's fucking do it. First of all, I don't really like the background music, but I have plans to change that. So I'm just gonna keep it low. I didn't make this one. Everything else I've done so far. Including background and, well, I worked on the visuals with somebody, but fuck. Holy shit, we're here. Let's just fucking do it, bro. Someone type in chat to see if my chat window works. I don't actually know if that is active because there's no way to test that. Actually, I can just do it. I don't know how the fuck you did all this in a year. I mean, I'll explain a little bit of, obviously, the process of what's happening here, but most of it has gone into music. You're nuts. Yes, I'm popping off. The chat window is not working. I had a feeling that would happen. That's fine. Let's see if I can fix that right now. Chat box. Click button. Let's see how this works. Oh, I know why it's not working. I'm an idiot. Let's drag this bitch up. Boom, now it should work. Hi. No, it still doesn't work? That's sick. Okay. Let me try one more thing, and if not, it's not the end of the world. We'll just keep pressing W. Ba-ba-bum. Nah, it's fine. Who cares? Gotta have the technical... Exactly. I'm honestly... yeah, it could be a lot worse, so... That's cool. Ooh, that's a folder. That's a folder we didn't want to open. There we go. As I say about technical areas. Who the fuck am I? What is this project? Yeah. If everything worked first try, you'd probably start... Honestly, yeah, for how these things go, it is like that. Oh, I know why. It's muted. I'm silly. Let's try that now. Boom. Oh. Test. Please, bro. Oh, and it's working, but it's on the bottom. I meant it to be on the top. Hang on, I can just move it below me. Look at that. I know exactly how this works. Cool. Alright, I guess we start. This is cool. Yeah, there's a lot to explain here, and I think the best way to do it is start at how I came up with this project and what the fuck this is. And that's kind of not really a personal story, but obviously it's been something I've been passionate about and doing for a long time and working towards. And this is just the start of it. This is nowhere near exactly what I'll explain. But streaming is my head's broke. Streaming is a big part of it. So this is going to be the first of many streams here. And I'm excited to actually do that because streaming is something I've wanted to do for a while, but it's cool. So essentially, I have a lot of different descriptions of what Angel is and how it works, and I've really debated on going back and forth of what I wanted to stick with. And the thing is, they all sort of contradict each other. But I think I've kind of learned to accept that. I've always wanted to put all of my work out under one name and one kind of thing, whether that be music. Right now, that's especially what I'm focusing on. I want to get into visual art. I wanted to stream. I want to do a bunch of stuff. I'm in a media major right now, and I want to put out everything under a single kind of label and a name. And about a year ago, I just kind of got fed up with not doing anything. So I said, fuck it, we're going to try something, and we're going to work on something. And I came up with the idea of Angel, and I really liked the idea of putting my content sounds like a gross word, but I don't really know what else to call it. I wanted to put that out through a character, essentially. And I struggled of, do I want to do the, cliche VTuber shit of, aha, this is me, this is not, a real person, blah, 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 blah. And I love that. I absolutely love that. But I wanted this project to also be really genuine, and really me. And those things kind of clash together, and there are contradictions to each other, but I think it's fine. And I'm just gonna start, doing it, right? Don't really need to think too hard about it, is kind of what I got to. I really wanted to present all of this when I had like a full project, music done, and do it all like that, but I kind of got to the point where, shit, that's gonna take a long time, so I thought doing it now, starting now and kind of building it was the way to go. And let me check something, make sure this is working properly. Yeah, I think it is. Cool. But so that's essentially how this became a thing. And I'm excited to continue to work on it and put music out there, and of course I'll get more into depth of what that is and how all that shit works. So that's me. This feels like a PowerPoint slide that you would do in like high school, like a high school science project, but it's fine. We're just gonna roll with it. Pretty early on to the creation of this idea of Angel, I commissioned a piece of art online from someone. Yeah, that's right here. I think that's, I forget her actual handle. I'll definitely put it in the Twitch description now that I can actually fill it out and show myself, because I've been keeping the model kind of a secret. But so now I can actually kind of fill all those things out and whatever. But yeah, so I commissioned this piece of art a while ago, and it actually was a really good, it was nice to actually get this done early, because it gave me kind of something to work towards, and something to, I don't know, that sounds cheesy, but you know what I mean. It gave me a good idea of what, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. But this is cool. Oh, not that. God damn it. Open the right thing. There we go. This is where my profile picture has come from on all my social media of the flower, which unfortunately I don't have. But this is kind of, we'll get into the model thing in a bit, but I'm honestly surprised. I like, whatever, it's fine, I like it. What's happening in chat? I can't see my built-in kind, you can essentially know. Dude, honestly, that'd be hilarious. That'd be good. Somebody always give me classes. Oh my god. Yeah, Zoom's wild. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Let's see. Do everything else? Right. Talking about other things I've done. I would be fucked to not mention this because this was a super big thing that I did over the summer, and I'm really proud of the product that came out of it. I was part of it was a closed community kind of festival, music festival, and it was really just community members. But there's a lot of people there, and a lot of people that are like super nice. It was through the Rika Discord. Porter Robinson's girlfriend is a closed community event, but they did, and everyone got to make sets, make music sets, and we presented it all on one night, and it was super fucking fun to make. That thing, it was really fun to record because then I would record it and I had like a week and a half, and I've never edited something for so long and so fast in my life. Like, it was absurd, but I loved it, and I really want to do more things like that. And it was super fun. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna gas myself up. That shit was hard. I loved it. And I would love to do more stuff like that, especially with my own music in the future. I'm really happy with how I got to use the visuals. Also, the visuals that you saw earlier was the work of a guy named, I don't really know how you pronounce it. It's Nair, Neir. Big guy in the like kind of he's awesome. He's great. So that's kind of where the visual aesthetic came from. Thank you guys. So yeah, let's keep going. PowerPoint slide continues, baby. Let's go. Fuck yeah, let's go. Facts about me. Let's do it. Again, another contradiction. I was never sure of whether to be playing a character, playing myself, playing both at the same time. Is it really a difference? So my age is, you could either call me 1 year old because I started this project a year ago, or you could say I'm an infinite internet VTube goddess, god, whatever the fuck you want to call it, doesn't matter. So yeah. So do with that what you will. Likewise, my birthday, June 9th, April 16th. June 9th, I was lucky to actually write down the date of when I came up with Angel. And I found it. I have a fucking Google Doc somewhere of like laying out what I wanted to do with the project. And so I actually have like a set date, which is really cool that I can remember. So that's my concept birthday. And then April 16th is, I just kind of feel attached to that day, you know? I don't know why. But it's fine. It's so I get 2 birthdays, so that's kind of cool. No one really can say that. Likes. I like a lot of things, and I really didn't have a lot of room to type here, and so I just kind of kept it short. And saying, originally I wrote all music, and then I was like, that sounds stupid and pretentious. Like, nobody listens to all music, but it's true. I mean, I love so many different kinds of music, and I'm constantly listening to different projects. Not always, but mainly staying around electronic sphere of that's just the stuff I'm really into. That's what you're gonna hear in music, on my music. But I really listen to name every song exactly. Like, I don't know. I just listen to, oh fuck, that's not the chat box. I'm trying to move it up. Nope, that's not the chat box. Nope, that's not the chat box. Let's get the chat box. Fuck it, I'm gonna stop fucking with it. It doesn't really matter. But no, I really do listen to a lot of music, so if anyone ever brings up stuff in chat, I would love to talk. Because it's what I do. It's literally why I'm here right now, why I'm in my current major, my path in life. That's what I love. So always down. This project is super really inspired by early, obviously 2000s electronic music, pop, visuals, everything. Really love the Y2K art scene. There's a lot of really good people that are, making stuff right now, which I'll talk about later in music section. Integra was a huge huge visual artist and music artist that really is like kind of inspired my direction of what I want to do, especially with Volant, or especially in Volant. I'll talk more about them later. Just really, that's kind of what I want in this project. Is I really want to make stuff reminiscent of that era and that kind of music. And so yeah, that's cool. The next DJ sets, I love DJ sets. They're so much fun. And I want to do more online, but now that I'm going to be kind of streaming here pretty often, I'm a little wary to do them on Twitch, because I know Twitch is kind of they don't like that much. They don't like the copyright thing very much. But it's fine. So I think if I'll have to do a little more research into that, but I think the move for that is, oh, hello. Hi, Mar. It's someone from the Rika Discord. But yeah, I think for DJ sets, what I'll end up doing, if I end up doing them, which I really want to, will be probably like on YouTube and maybe unarchived. I don't really know. I'll have to look into that. But the spontaneous Discord sets that I would do on this Twitch often, which is also, you probably have seen me, in person, which is again something that's awesome. I'm not trying to hide, I guess, that, I don't know. I'm saying a lot of words and they're coming out quickly. It's fine. We're gonna keep going. Dislikes. Fucking printers, dude. Printers suck. If you want to piss me off, tell me to fix the printer, because I hate printers, dude. They're literally the worst piece of technology possible. While one definition of Angel is a manifestation of the entire internet, don't fucking equate me to printers. Those things are awful. Yeah. Next is Saran wrap. Dude, Saran wrap, it's bad. Literally not useful. Well, it's useful, but the packaging is not intuitive. I have no audio, but it's happening. Hi. Hello. Next is technology. I'm gonna get you a printer for both of your birthdays. Oh my god. I'll cry. I'll actually cry. They're the worst piece of technology. Dude, I have a printer under my bed that I have to use for class a lot to print shit out, and you'd think it would work that I own it, but no. Half the time it didn't, which was really awful. Technology, I love technology in every aspect. That's why I put sort of. But damn, it doesn't like me. I'm really not good at it sometimes, and I'm always like the guy in my family that's like, hey, you like computer games, so you're gonna fix our printer for us, right? Or not printer. I'm still mad about the printers. You're gonna fix like our computers for us, and it's no. They don't like me, and I'm just a person. I don't know how to fix that shit. All right, we're gonna keep going. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm for accidentally getting saran wrap stuck on myself. I stick it onto whatever food. Dude, I know. You try to pull it out of the thing, and either you try to rip it on the little metal things, and if you do that, like, it'll get sliced in like a third, and then you'll have to scrap the whole thing, start over again. The design sucks. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Goals. What I want to do. Here's where I get to talk more about the project. So the biggest thing that I've been working on, which has honestly been taking up the most time out of the creation of Angel, I guess you could say, has been working on, producing music. And damn, I'm picky, so it's been taking a long time, and it's fine. It's a learning process. I love it. But I've been working on an EP, and I've had that shit planned out for so long, so long. And I will actually show you a song that I'm 99% certain will go on the EP. It's the most complete work that I have right now, so I would definitely play that at the end of the stream. So that's exciting. But the EP will be 6 tracks long. When it comes out, it will come out. There's no date. I have to make it, So that's just a constant. It's just a thing. But I'm really excited for it. I've got basically everything planned out. I hope bootleg releases, not Stephen Orr. Yeah, that track. Yeah, you like that. Bean likes this track, and I also like it. So it's exciting. Yeah. Next, I guess. Well, actually, before that, I can say that it will be entirely like self-release, no collabs except for one, and it's gonna be with the dude in the chat right here, Veen Ashen. I'll talk about that or him more later. So that's cool. We gotta make that. We may or may not really need to make that. It's cool. So next is streams. I obviously am streaming now. Streaming is a big thing that I want to do for this project. I want to interact with people. And right now I'm also a student. I'm also doing a bunch of stuff. Music is still my priority, like, of this project. So I'm busy, but I do think I can definitely make time for like 1 to 2 a week, but maybe more than that. Honestly, it depends it depends realistically how motivated I am and if I have something that I want to stream. But I do really want to make it a habit and do it pretty often, because this shit sounds fun and I've wanted to do it for a long time. Play new games, exactly. I'm really good at sticking to one game and just grinding that and just grinding the game and not like branching out and playing new stuff. And I'm also just bad at picking up new games in general. I just go back to the same like 4 things, so I really do want to experience new games and stuff here. So that sounds fun. Continue learning Japanese. I've taken about a year of actual classes doing it. It's just been fun. It's really difficult, but it's rewarding when you learn stuff. So I do want to continue doing that. Maybe you guys can watch me get bodied at Duolingo sometime. That'd be kind of fun. Duolingo for Japanese kind of sucks, but you know what? I'm down for it. Well, we can do that. Update patch version 1.0. It's so funny. I do want to update the model. This model is great and I like it, but it does have a few problems. Obviously some that I can fix, but I do want something that looks more that would be incredible content. Yeah, it does sound fun. It's Duolingo silly. But what was I saying? Yeah, I do want to get a full model. There was a time where I was looking to drop a lot on a model that I would really like, and obviously I'm really happy with how this one came out. But this is certainly like a kind of first step into streaming kind of thing. But I do love this. I do love how this looks. It's got really came out way better than I expected it to. So this is cool. But eventually, someday we'll do that. This one is wonderful for stuff. I agree. I absolutely agree. I'll actually show the rest off of it in a bit. But I love it. It's cute. So yeah, next is just meet new people, meet new friends. I would love to collab with other people, other streamers, other artists. I don't really know. That'd be fun. I know there's a lot of artists just online that I've like semi-interacted with. Not even like just I don't know, on Twitter and stuff. And I want to get to know people more. Really bad at doing that, but I think that would be really fun to just kind of branch myself out there. And now that I've actually fucking done this and debuted, I can actually use Twitter more. So I will use Twitter more. I will update it constantly whenever I do streams, whenever I do new things. I will certainly be more active there. Cool. Let's keep going. Artists. I want to talk about the artists I love because I think that'll help you get a better context of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I made a big grid. Grid's not even, kind of throws me off a bit, but it's fine. I was a little lazy. I couldn't get it to work, but it's fine. We're just gonna go through from the top. Right there, honestly my favorite artist of all time, Porter Robinson. Huge inspiration to me and so many other people in this damn world. It's kind of ridiculous. There's so many people, an entire generation of artists that have been influenced by him, and it's I don't really know. I mean, I don't know what to say. Go listen to Nurture. It's an unbelievably beautiful project. It's personal. It's wonderful, and his work has just inspired my life so greatly. What's happening in chat here? I would have noticed if you didn't point it out there. Sometimes it's young people. What? Watching his TikToks is always a good. Okay. Anyways, next artist. I put both these next to each other because they're the same person. Virtual Self. While Porter Robinson's music I think has influenced me the most personally, Virtual Self for this project is clearly one of my biggest inspirations. If no one's ever picked that up, you'll especially. I don't know. So much that the Virtual Self project did showed, early 2000s electronic music, not like 90s electronic music, in such a cool new light that it was never really given the chance to. And I think that project just goes above and beyond, and it's incredible. And I want more of it so bad, but that's absolutely, a massive inspiration for this project, I guess, artistically. Mr. Ricafest. Exactly, right. That's a good point. It definitely comes out a lot in the Ricafest set, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Next artist that is on this list is right here, is Sewer Slut. Incredible artist. Does a lot of drum and bass, breakcore, which is a big thing that I have been trying to do in my own music. I love drum and bass. A good half of what I've been producing really is trance and drum and bass, and that is really just kind of what got me into breakcore, kind of breaks, just in general. It was Sewer Slut. It was kind of the gateway to that, and she's just been awesome. She's amazing. Yeah, her music is just so, it's very intense, and it's very, it's a lot to handle, but it's excellent. Definitely check that out. The next, G Jones, again, like everyone else, absolutely huge inspiration. Ineffable Truth Live is one of the most well thought out, kind of executed projects. It feels, what's the word? It feels very whole, and it feels very like it knows what it wants to say. I think that's what my favorite thing about projects, I guess a lot of people on the list, is they have a clear artistic vision, and they nail it and execute it, and G Jones is a perfect example of that. He is incredible. His music is awesome. It's awesome. Next, I guess kind of two artists right here. That was just an album cover from the album that I like from them, is Minamotoya and DJ Noriken, both Japanese artists. They do a lot of trance, like trance-core, hard trance shit. I don't really know the words. Genres don't really exist, let's be real. But they do a lot of like hard trance stuff, and I think that's them specifically. Their trance-core album, I think, I forget it. It's the 2010 album. In particular, I played, I think, 2 songs from there in my Rika Fest set. It's an artist that they're both of them, I guess, for that album. It's crazy because I don't see like really anybody talking about them, and it's like I found it and blew my mind, like an absolute gem. And more people need to listen to their stuff. They're both incredible in their work. But that album in particular, Transcore, I'm blanking on the name, the 2010 one right here with this album cover, is incredible. That's a huge inspiration for me, I guess, like sonically. Sure, we'll go with that. Next is Madion, again, talking about people with artistic visions that fully execute on them. Good Faith is excellent, wonderful. I'm really excited to see them again live. I don't even know. A lot of these, share that theme of just artistic visions that are just fully realized, and he nails his stuff. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and it's just such a fun project. Honestly, really, it's so good. It's so good. The next is Igloo Ghost. Another incredible sound design artist, I guess. Incredible, obviously insane vision of he's crafted his own world basically out of stuff, visually and through his album, and it's the words are hard to describe about Igloo Ghost because he's such an left field weird artist. His stuff is super grand and it's insane. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Underscores. I put this in here because Fishmonger is an absolute banger. Well, obviously I love everything they do, but Fishmonger in particular is probably my second favorite. Igloo Ghost is absolutely an alien. There's no way that person's a real human. That's crazy shit. But no, Fishmonger, probably one of my favorite albums of this year. I knew it was an album I would enjoy because I've always really enjoyed Underscore stuff. But I think Fishmonger really does take it to another level. And it's just unbelievably fun. It's such a fun experience. Talking about fun people, the next one, Anamanaguchi, also USA Live. That shit's so good. It's so much fun. They've been around a long time. USA Live, oh my god, it's so good. I want to see them again so badly. Yeah, it's so fucking good, right? I don't even know how to describe it, but everything about that project, USA, is just, it's so much fun. Yeah. Different pace here for the next one. Takagi Masakatsu, Japanese artist. Honestly, got into him probably, I guess a lot of people I know, because he was a large inspiration on Nurture, and when I realized that, I'd known who he was before because the Wolf Children soundtrack, but I definitely deep dived his stuff recently, and unbelievably beautiful stuff. It's an artist that it's clearly they are, it's clearly when you hear them, it feels like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but it really does feel personal, everything they do. Especially what my favorite thing recently has been the Marginalia albums. I'm almost done with all of them. They're all improv piano work that he does, and essentially it's just him opening all his windows in his house. He lives in the mountains in Japan, and he just plays to what he hears. And some of the stuff that comes out of it is just gorgeous. And it's been a really fun thing that I do is I'll just while I'm waking up, eating breakfast or whatever, drinking my daily coffee, is vibing to it. It's a good start. I love his work. The next, Volant, another one that's absolutely probably my main inspiration at the current moment. They're just a wonderful person. She's so amazing. Visually, they've got that shit on lock, and it's very, very similar to, I guess, obviously they're all inspired by, that whole group of people is inspired by the Y2K things, and that's exactly what I want to do. And I love their work, and it's just been a huge inspiration. Neo 2K, the new EP that just came out, is it's crazy. I feel like I keep saying the same thing for every artist, but them visually, I guess musically, is probably the closest thing that I want to replicate. And they're a super nice person. I'm in their Discord, and they're super talkative to everybody, and they're just great. Also, I think they're doing a live set right now. I don't think it's streamed. I saw it in their Discord. I think they're playing in Australia somewhere, so that's really cool. They're also doing a set tomorrow, I think. So, good for them. They're popping off, and I'm really glad. The last artist, Ashen, also Veen in chat, also the person that's a room away from me, is a Ashen Pog, right? Ashen Pog. An amazing artist. Literally, I probably wouldn't be making music at this point if it wasn't watching them pop off for so many years, to the point where I'm like, fuck, I need to go make things. And they've been doing it for so long. And just go stream Ashen. They're great friend. Gotta finish a quiz. Great friend, great artist. It's sick. Let's keep going. Next, I'd be fucked if I didn't talk about, at least mention, the VTubers that inspired me to do this, because, you know, it's a big thing for this project. So, let's see. We'll start with Girl DM right here up top. Honestly, I'm just talking about artists. Streamer that I've watched pretty recently, but I've watched them the most live that I have any of these other artists, I think. God damn it, I keep saying artists. Any of these other streamers. They honestly, while I was setting up all the stream stuff, I've had them up on my second monitor, and they're just super entertaining. Iron Mouse, likewise, their clips with Connor, CDogVA, are absolutely hilarious. Their relationship is so incredibly funny. They're just a really funny person. They've got good, really funny clips. The next up in the top right is Bao, or Hikaru Station. Another person that I haven't really watched them live a bunch, but someone I've known about for a long time because of their music prior and currently, you know. They've been someone connected to the electronic scene, so they've kind of have both of that. I mean, obviously they have their own huge audience and they're popping off now, which is amazing. But they definitely, you know a lot of people in the electronic music sphere, and have worked with a lot of cool people. And they're just a cool, like, middle ground that I really love, and I kind of wish to be, I'll be honest. Yeah. Dude, I need water, bro. Talking's a lot. One sec. You want to see something funny? Hang on. It didn't really do it, but sometimes my model will freak out and, like, fall really far backwards. Yeah. The next, obviously, I would be wrong to not talk about Hololive in any sense. But specifically, Hololive EN, Gen 1, obviously, like a lot of people, they've inspired people so much. They're all hilarious personalities. Gen 2 just debuted as well, which is super fun. We put that up on the big screen and made my non-weeb roommate watch it, and I'm convinced they enjoyed it. So, but I love all the original cast and the new cast. Hololive has just been obviously a big inspiration for so many different people. Let's keep going. Yeah, he definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, don't let him tell you anything different. Games. I'm going to be playing games here, so might as well talk about them. Also, the way this looks and it's laid out kind of looks like ass, but I was really kind of lazy with how you weren't suffering. You were laughing. Don't even lie. You're helping me build my PC that I'm currently... I just got a new PC. But yeah, so there's a lot of games, but I just kind of threw a bunch of random ones. And I guess I'll just talk about them quickly. Last of Us, first game, the original, is probably the first game that I really ever did fall in love with. Like, growing up, that story had such a big impact on me, like I know a lot of other people. And it's kind of a shame what happened to the second one. It really does kind of suck. It was I don't know. The second one was not good. I still haven't finished it, but I know what happened. was kind of tough. A little sad. The Last of Us is so good, right? The first one had such a massively profound impact on me. Like it, like as a kid, I was basically a kid when that game came out. And it just blew me away, and it was excellent. And Uwe's same opinion as me and Mitch. Yeah, it's really unfortunate what happened. Honestly, it's been so long. It's been like a year plus now. I kind of already forget what happened, but at one point I knew, and I don't know. I was sad. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Next is Nier Automata. I love Nier. I haven't played Replicant yet, and I really want to, so maybe I'll run that up on stream. But Nier Automata is another game that I played, and it was honestly my favorite game for a long time. It's a crazy, crazy good storytelling. I love really philosophical stuff like that. And that game is incredible. Go play that. I need to play Replicant, so yeah. Dark Souls 3. I put Dark Souls 3 in particular, not any of the other Dark Souls, because I am so goddamn bad at Dark Souls 1. I haven't beat it yet. And so maybe we'll do a suffering stream, but I just didn't enjoy it. Dark Souls 1 feels like mayonnaise. It does. That's my hot take. I haven't played 2, but I feel it would be in a similar category. Yeah. If I start Dark Souls 1 again, I will go ahead and start it from the beginning, because I kind of fucked myself over with my build. I was doing a dex build, and apparently you can't do that in Dark Souls 1. Anyways, Dark Souls 3 is honestly, mechanically, I think my favorite game. It's so incredible. Everything about it feels so good. I speedran it for a while. I think my time was it's either 127 or 137, so I can beat the game pretty quick in a sitting. But it's been a year or so now since I've played the base game without any mods. So yeah, it's water time. Everybody hydrate. Remember to hydrate. Hydration. We love it. All right, let's keep going. Doki Doki Literature Club. This game pops off. Listen. No. Doki Doki Plus, the new version of the game that came out, is kind of wild because they added so much content, and I feel like a lot of people just didn't play it, which really sucks. Because, everyone played the original game when it came out. It's free to play. But the side content that they added to the game, I've almost 100% completed it. The last couple things are just like stupid RNG stuff that I have to get, which kind of is a bummer. But yeah, that game is so incredible. The writing is really good. I just saw your message. Okay. Let's keep going. Amori. If you ask me right now in the current moment what my favorite game is, I would tell you it's Amori. Just recently found out today that Mori the soundtrack got put on Spotify, and holy shit, am I excited for that? Because it's unbelievably good. Alright, okay. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. But yeah, Amori is wonderful. It's such a insane psychological game, thriller, horror game that's not a horror game. Well, it's a horror game for sure, but it's all over the place. It's a long play, but everybody should play it if you can get through it, because it goes through some really, really heavy stuff. That's definitely not for everybody, but if you are into that kind of like crazy psychological, like crazy shit, please play it. It's my favorite thing. Yeah, so the next few, Outlast. If you've seen me stream before, you've seen me stream this game in real life, which is kind of crazy that I did both of those games on stream. I always kind of forget that. Yeah, those games are awesome. They're fun. And I put that in here just to mention that I have streamed here before, which wasn't for super long, but those were fun to play through. Um, let's see. But where do we go next? We got 3 choices. Apex. I don't know. I put it because I like shooter games. Shooter games are fun. Apex is fun. Who doesn't like Apex? There's not much to say there. OS also. That game fucks. I've gotten really washed at it, but there's a time where I was okay. Never got past the 6-star though, which is a little bit of a bummer. Doubt we'll be able to play that on stream with copyright shit, but that game is super fun. And Overwatch. Oh boy, Overwatch. The love-hate relationship I've had with that game. God, I don't even know where. I've played it on teams for a few years. I've sunk thousands of hours in that game. Played it on a collegiate team for a while. Sir, do not mention that game. Listen, I have a love-hate relationship because if I stopped playing Overwatch 2 years ago, I could have been doing this shit 2 years ago, and that would have been awesome, but Overwatch literally stole my time. And I'd play it on stream, I'll be real. I'll be honest, getting a 6-stack and playing drunk Overwatch, it's kind of fun. But I have played that. Will you hit the desk? Absolutely. Who am I? That game is so fun. I'm a Reinhardt player. I'm a tank player. Well, when I played competitively, I played as a tank player. But that fucking game, dude. I don't even know. Is that all the games? I did mention all the games. He's gonna make me carry him. No. Listen. I still got it. I'm still nuts. Cool. All right, we're on our last folder. Second to last folder. Last folder is anime because I'm a weeb and I gotta tell you what I like. And I gotta tell you to watch it because that's my mandatory obligation as a VTuber, I guess now. So I got some spice in this list though. So here's my favorite stuff. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Who doesn't like that show? Let's be real. That's another kind of series that's had a big impact on me. It's unbelievably good. Especially, I guess I should say, End of Evangelion. That movie is just a mindfuck, and it's insane. So much. It's so polarizing. It's a lot to handle, but it's awesome. It makes I don't know. It's a great series. Next. Well, actually, I guess I meant to say it. I haven't watched 4.0 plus or 3.0 plus 1.0, the last rebuild movie. I was never a big fan of the rebuilds, to be honest. I mean, I liked them. I'm definitely gonna watch them, the new one, and I think I'm gonna rerun up the old ones because I haven't seen them in years. But yeah, one sec. Gotta hydrate. Talking for an hour. I forgot they existed. I haven't seen any of them. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people love them, which is, I don't want to say weird, because that sounds kind of mean. They get weird. The third one is specifically the most recent one. The first one's basically like a recap of half of the series, and then it splits off. But fuck, they get weird. But I've heard the new one is good, so I'm definitely gonna run them up. Yeah. Next is Serial Experiments Lane. Another show that I really want to rewatch again, because that's definitely a show where you need to watch a few times to process what the hell's going on. But I think out of everything on this list, aesthetically, that's what I've taken the most inspiration for Angel as a project, because I don't know, it really it nails the aesthetic and the feeling that it's going for, unlike anything else that I've ever seen. It's an absolute mindfuck. Nothing makes sense, and I love it all for that. My goodness. It's amazing. Everyone should try to watch it. It's definitely not a show for everybody, I'll tell you that. But it's nuts. Next is Girls Last Tour. This one I watched, I guess, maybe a year ago now. Also, I've read through the manga. I own it. It's sitting behind me. Incredibly, melancholic. Is that a word? I think that's probably the right word. It's the most, I don't know. I actually started writing up like a video essay for it, and I lost it on an old hard drive, and I was like fucking 10 pages into it because I love the series. And it's the way the message of the show is just kind of accepting like happiness in shitty situations, and it's a weird vibe to a show, but it's awesome. Madoka Magica, who doesn't love Madoka Magica? That shit's the classic. I don't even know what to say about that. The new series. The remake, not remakes. What's the word? Spinoffs. It's for the gacha game weebs, bro. They just did it for the weebs. I don't know. It was good for the first half of it, and then it tanked so hard. But the original Madoka Magica series is unbelievably good. It's just a classic for a reason. Don't even gotta talk about Magi Record. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot, honestly. Magi Record. Just stick to the main series, I think. And they have a new season coming out. Okay, it's fine. Next to the Monogatari series. This series is chaotic. It's so many words, so much reading. It feels like you're reading a book more than watching it, and it's long as hell. But it, again, another classic that it's a classic for a reason. It's so the dialogue, the way it's written, is just spectacular. It's awesome. It's a very what's the word? Not a show you'd recommend to everybody because it's a little problematic at some points. It gets into some yikes territory quite often, but if you can understand, yeah, it's anime, right? Exactly. If you can understand it's anime and the bullshit that happens in anime, the series is actually like aesthetically amazing, and obviously story. Everything's amazing about it, but it really does give a feeling no other show gives, and it's so wonderful, and I love it. It's just me gushing about shit that I love for like an hour, but I hope it like helps paint a better picture of what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. All right. Attack on Titan. Literally, just go watch Attack on Titan. I don't know what to tell you. Season 4. That shit's nuts. Go watch it. Just go watch Attack on Titan. Yeah, the toothbrush scene. Yeah. I don't know. It's a little bit of a yikes. But no, yeah, go watch Attack on Titan because it's Attack on Titan, and if you're not watching it, you're kind of throwing at this point. Let's go. I have this section here. I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna actually talk about it, but I guess why not? We're already here, right? I do art stuff, or like visual art stuff, but I haven't I've just really done Photoshop things, and I really want to get into like Blender, and I really want to draw. But right now I've only done visual art things, which you'll probably see on my Twitter a lot because that's what I've been posting my favorite stuff on. But yeah, this one, not that one, but also this one. You can now see where that was from. That's fucking me. But that was a cool piece that I made. I don't know. I'm gonna speedrun this shit. This is also cool. It's like weird. I spoiled things. God damn it. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I do a lot of Photoshop work. That's something I made fucking ages ago before, yeah. But I do want to get better. I do want to improve, because visual art's really cool, and I'm just really bad at it, because I do music. I'm a music artist. I don't make visual shit often, but I don't know. I try my best. And I was going to have you guys guess what my next stream was, but I guess I went ahead and spoiled it already, so that's cool. That's tomorrow. I put 3. I think I'm gonna do it at 3. Maybe 4. I'll post on Twitter. Who knows? But I do want to play through all of Dark Souls 3 tomorrow, and I mean all of it. Like all the base game. Maybe I'll get the DLC. Maybe I'll save that for another stream. It depends how fast I get through. But yeah, it does depend how fast I get through the content. I'm gonna have to be late. Oh no. Says he wants to play new game. Yeah, okay, so that's why I was also laughing when I was explaining the play new games thing. I did want to start out with a game that I know really well because I think that would help interact with chat and get to know you know, people watching, right? Not that like anyone here isn't like a friend of mine at the moment, but hey, we gotta start somewhere. So Dark Souls 3 is probably my favorite shit. I haven't played it in like a year. This shit's gonna be fun. So, uh, yeah, that's cool. All right. I talked about playing a song of mine like 100 years ago. It's already 8 o'clock. That's crazy. Actually, I kind of nailed the hour mark. That's cool. Um, Feels like longer than that. I feel like I've been talking forever. Um, so yeah, I want to play a song from what my EP is gonna be, um, and it's in no ways mixed, mastered, done, finished. Absolutely need to do more work on it. There's a few parts where I kind of still cringe at, but it's the most completed work I have for this project done, and I think I should play it. So I'm going to. The song's gonna go immediately when I enter the next room because I'm a boomer and I'm bad at technology, like I said earlier. So I'm learning how Streamlabs works, but I hope you enjoy this. Let's get this shit. Where is it? Listening space. Let's go. Um, Tell me how the volume sounds. If it sounds bad, I'm gonna mute myself because I made this and I don't want to talk through it. So hope you enjoy it. Cool. I don't know why it was a little fuzzy, and I think the point got across. I think it was fine. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Um, the outro is really good. Yeah, I really like the extended outro that I gave it. Um, Honestly, every other track on this EP, despite it not being created yet, or the ideas are there, but um, despite it not being nearly as done as this one, they all have names, and this one doesn't have a name. But the working title I gave it is Grace, and I'm not sure if that's something I'll keep. I think it depends on how it pans out in the context of the entire EP as a whole. But I do know it's going to be either the third or fourth song on the title track. Not that that really means anything, but not title track, the EP. But yeah, so that's Grace, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't like how I'm not going to talk about the critiques of things I need to change because I can go do that myself. But let's just go back here to end this. Skirt. Okay. That's a track I've been happy with recently, and I hope people enjoyed that. And I didn't make an outro screen, and I meant to. I really did mean to, because I made an intro one, but this is just going to be me saying bye and see you when it's Dark Souls time. This was nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm really glad to start this project and excited. So thank you for everyone that's been here. I'm also going to be uploading this to YouTube, so if you guys or anybody is ever finds this on there, watches it there, also thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm really happy I'm starting this. So I'm gonna go celebrate that I did this and drink with friends. So I will, if you're planning to, yes, I am. I do have a YouTube channel. I will put it in the description of, actually it might already be on Twitch. If not, I'm definitely gonna add it there. And I'm gonna try to upload all the streams that I can there, just so I have like a log. Who knows how tedious that'll be, but I do want to have the YouTube game on lock. But yeah, I will see you when it's Dark Souls time. I appreciate everyone for being here. I'm gonna go drink with friends, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!